Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Y'all are the comeback king and queen of the zodiac this week. Okay, y'all are the crown jewel of all the zodiacs this week. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, if this is your first time on the channel, we're gonna go and look to see what's coming out for you over the next 7 days. But before we get into that, let's tap into your energy, the energy that you'll be working with, the energy that's coming up in your weekly forecast. For those of you that don't know, every Thursday is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so I heard that's the message that I heard. Don't call that shit a comeback. So people are expecting you to fall off. They're like, ain't no way Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn is gonna come back from this. Ain't no way they're gonna be able to recover from something, whether this was humiliation, whether this was a bad experience, a breakup, it doesn't matter. There is a lot of chatter around. See, my microphone. Can you hear me now? If the sound was off, that's a confirmation. Some of y'all may be dealing with sound issues, tech issues. Your microphones may be off if y'all are entertainers of some type of sort. Seems like there's things that are getting missed out on, but it's not you. I feel like you're just you're on a frequency where you're getting a lot of feedback. And a lot of feedback is coming up like storms, coming up like chatter. It's coming up like you're being rejected energetically. That's what I'm getting. But you're being asked to stand 10 toes down. No matter what, that is the advice for you this week. Well, no matter what comes out in the cards today. Remain committed. If you said you're going to do something, do it. If you said that this is going to be your regiment, do it. No matter what your situation look like. Some of you have an opportunity to travel somewhere. You're going to either someone is offering you a trip, a visitation, or you're considering taking a trip or having some type of visitation. This is telling me that there will be a distance. Something where you have to take not your, maybe it's a road trip, you can take your own car, but it does feel like you have like tunnel vision. You're going through a season of your life where you're meant to have tunnel vision. And let's just talk about spiritually for a second. When you have tunnel vision and you're getting a lot of feedback or a lot of chatter, distractions may be trying to get your attention right now. But tunnel vision is saying, I'm aware that you're there, but I choose what I want to give attention to. I choose what I will respond to. This is my money and I want it now. That's what I'm getting here. And so with all these different changes that are going on around you, this feels like this is the path of least. This is the quickest path, but it's not the path of least resistance. The quickest path is saying that you are leaving your reef. You're leaving the comfort zone. What does that mean? There's sharks outside the reef. There's other predators that you could potentially harm you that is away from your comfort zone. Okay? And while you're traveling, some of y'all are taking a train. That's like setting up shop. Some of you guys will be going, someone here is going overseas to establish roots. To establish not roots, because I do feel like your home base is still your home base. You're not moving here permanently, but you're going to another country or you're going to new land, and you're going to have like dual citizenship for someone, or you're able to go from point A to point B back and forth, but you're not permanently residing in either location. That's what I'm hearing here. I'm also picking up on a relationship where you and this person can be yourselves. It's not about living this luxury life. It's not about living this fictitious narrative. I feel like you guys want something that's long-term and successful, so you will not put your relationship or your connection in the public eye. Okay. Um, so it's showing me that you're getting really committed and dedicated to this path. I'm also seeing you get some type of bright idea. Okay. Drawing from your love and your career, your life. You're going to share more about your life through an innovative idea, something that you invent, something that you create. That's what I'm getting here. Seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors to help you along the way. I also see you getting readings, giving readings, being a wise counsel, or seeking wise counsel. You have signs. When I get writings on the wall for your finances and wisdom here, the reason why you're getting a lot of pushback or a lot of feedback is because your path is going to bring you a lot of success and prosperity. But you must keep going. There's a lot of little steps along the way, but nonetheless, you are on the track. You are on the right track. And so these distractions want to derail you. Okay, it's like, go somewhere. We don't want you over here. Move away. You go to a different platform. Go to different. We don't want you. We don't want you over here. We don't want your kind or something like that. So you're putting the pieces to the puzzle. I feel like you're going to use these experiences to help you as confirmation that you are getting exactly what you want. Because ain't no way people could be that fucking bothered and perturbed by you unless you the motherfucking goat or you the truth. Period. So nothing is coincidence. I'm heard don't call that someone just got their tongue pierced or bit their tongue. Don't call that a comeback. So you're allowing your enemies to think that you won't recover from this. That's what they're saying. You ain't gonna make it after this breakup. You ain't gonna recover after this. You ain't gonna recover after losing this. I know this was your baby. You ain't gonna recover. What's influencing this? We have idealist, Libra energy. Karma is whooping people's ass right now, right? Rose-colored glasses. You shatter. You're an angel that shatters and challenges the ideals of people. Things that make people feel comfortable in their ignorance. People that are people-pleasing. And I feel like you used to be these things. With Libra energy here, you could have Libra somewhere in your chart. This is giving me the peacemaker. People pleasing. I want to be fair. I want to do the right thing. I want to go about it. I want to be liked. But I don't think it's about people liking you. I feel like you just wanted things to be fair. You look like someone easy to pick on. And so people pick on you. Many people pick Peter Pan, peanut butter. It's the peanut butter many people pick. Gemini in reverse. Don't get it twisted. Damn, I heard a song. What's that song? I got 21 rounds inside of my clip, and I'm about to pop. Pop. Is that Glorilla? No, it's not Glorilla. Gemini energy here with the butterfly. Ain't no talking it out. There ain't no talking it out. There ain't no having it your way. This is justice. Ain't no collaborating, no peace. It's like, maybe if I can convince you to see the other side of this, I will be able to stop attacking you. I will be able to stop directing all this fucked up energy towards you. And you like, maybe if I hold my glasses to the side and tilt my head just a little bit, it'll start to sound appealing. And you're like, no. I concur. We don't agree. So it looks like we're in a state of war. War it is. There will be no peace. I'm telling you, you are on a fast track. You are on a fast train and they're trying to derail your train. I don't know who they are, but every time they keep trying to find a way to hurt you or attack you or something like that, it keeps being shut down. And so right about now they feel like, yeah, you can't come back from this. You may be resilient, but you ain't that resilient. You can't come back from the dead. They're considering you like in the dead. Like you're barely hanging on. You're salvaging what you can. You're struggling again. All right. Let's see. What's coming towards my earth signs? Could be an earth sign, air sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's coming towards you guys? Crazy work. You're taking a pay cut. I'm seeing you take some type of pay cut. Cutting off family members. Some of you guys, there's something dysfunctional. You're cutting that off too. If you were doing something for money and it's no longer making you happy doing it, I see you cutting your losses in that as well. I'm also seeing here, people wondering if you even, like, what your financial status is. Do you get money from something, or are you just barely hanging on for dear life? Something about kind of like losing a lot of money and a lot of resources that you had, or taking some type of L. This is giving me investigators, journalists. With the Page of Swords, and there's wondering like if you're going to get a large payout, if you got some money coming in. There's also a situation where somebody is waiting to find out if another person has realized that the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is telling me like losing finances for some type of dependent. Now, sometimes, your spouses can be dependents as well, but this may be like dependents, not being able to claim certain dependents or something like that. Somebody is curious on whether or not you have claimed somebody or not, and they want to ask you if they can, and so they're trying to figure out if you've done something already so they can attempt to claim it for themselves. This could be claiming a parent as well. There's a couple of messages here. Okay, so yeah, that's a third party situation. Like I said, someone is curious about asking you if they can claim something. They feel like you're going to say no. Like, that's too sad, that's too bad, that's not my problem. Eight of Pentacles. Someone wants to retaliate because they are going to want to retaliate because they feel like you haven't worked, they worked more, they should be able to file or claim for something. What is this? So like I said, I'm picking up on somebody that wants to know like the details of your situation. Like, are you in love? Some of you guys, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, depending on which sign this is for, someone's asking you like if you're in love. They're saying to you, like, you look sad, you look unhappy, and you're like, I'm taken. So let's say you're telling someone that you're not available, or you're not available, and someone's like, why? Because you're married, and then you're like, not legally, and then they respond to you like, I don't see no ring on your finger, or are you happy? Can you, you know what I'm saying? And then you're kind of looking like, you know that you're not happy in the situation. Seems like somebody wants to be intimate with you, and they feel like you're not happy, even though you may be involved or dealing with somebody. Now, for those of you where you dealt with a situation where someone be lying, stealing, cheating, you a liar. You may be contemplating, like after you drop a baby or after you drop a situation, you may go out for drinks or take somebody up on their offer. Of course, that's not for everybody, but I am seeing this. Something is making you sad. I see you being sad that you invested in someone. You feel like you took on way more burden than you wanted to, and it's dysfunctional as fuck. It's very unhappy with the 10 of Cups in reverse. I'm not happy with this person. I feel like a fool being even involved in this situation. Nonetheless, now I got blood ties, or I got family ties. You got family ties with someone, and you may feel like everybody knew about it except for you. Everybody knew that somebody was no good except for you. I'm also seeing someone here potentially take a trip to come and like go and visit family. Like you're not moving away, you're not running away, but you're taking a trip. Clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like it does make you very sad. Because a part of this feels like you can't walk away. You got to keep coming back to this. I see you having an unexpected conversation with somebody that was also one of the options that you could have entertained, but you didn't choose this person, and you feel like you chose the wrong option. So when this person comes back around, they like, damn, that's you now? And they're asking, like, are you happy? Me, check on the eggs. For they hatch. Okay. Yeah, someone wants to know, do you have time in between work? Do you ever get a break? Do you have to do everything for this person? Do you have any type of free time? Do you ever leave the house? Do you ever do anything for yourself? It seems like you're telling this person, like, I can't get away. I don't really do anything. And this person's like, what about we met in public? We can talk then. Give like a text message to someone saying, like, I want to see you. And you're like, I can't. This person feels like you don't want them to see you a certain type of way. You don't want them to see you like this, is what I'm hearing. What's the Ace of Wands? The Moon. For some of you guys, like, there is someone plotting on you. There's someone plotting on you. Someone is suspicious that you may have gone back to an ex or a dysfunctional situationship. The Ace of Wands upright is telling me that someone is horny, and they do have a secret mission to make you guys some way, somehow have to always come back to each other. So be mindful as well of someone wanting to, get you pregnant. I do feel like this person may wait until like seasons of when they think that you're ovulating or something like that. And then they come back around like seasonally, every 3 months, every month, just to kind of see how it's cooking or something like that. Do you smell what the rock is cooking, head ass? I'm also seeing you get invited to some type of party, celebration of life. Like, no one is dead, nothing is major. I just want to invite you to like my mama's birthday or some shit like that. It's not the end of the world. I'm also seeing here someone wants to make, let bygones be bygones. And for those of you in that situation, because somebody may have another person ask you if they feel like you would tell them no directly. And so it's like, no, don't. I don't want to ask them. You ask them, because Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn may tell me no. Or we don't personally talk. Someone wants to know if you're coming to some type of celebration. Six of Pentacles. Like, if you work a lot, someone's like, oh, you don't make that much money. You're not that fucking busy. There's that type of energy. And I feel like they're saying that because they want you to respond and be like, actually, I make this type of money, or I do this. And it's just a way for them to get some tea on you and some information on you, but you're not biting the bait. And it's none of their motherfucking business. Okay, gossiping, disguised gossiping, and, feather flapping, hat wearing, bougie bantons got something to say. Seven of Cups, and they think that you delulu, and they think that you crazy. But you know how to handle this type of dysfunctional crowd or this dysfunctional space. For some of you, this could be other people coming to you that want to hire you, or they want to work with you because they're having these dysfunctional situations, and they want to know who is who's playing in their face, what's the stipulation. So for some of you guys, you may have to follow the signs, create the business, create the opportunity yourself. Okay. Because it seems like there's situations that are happening with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lot of dysfunction. And maybe this is draining. This could also be depicting how you have to take time from doing readings or channeling with wise counsel to refill your own cup. Because there's a lot of your base may be dysfunction, maybe dynamics and dysfunction, relationships and dynamics dysfunction. Anyway, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, these are the messages that I have for you. I'll see you next Thursday.